Rogers Park.
It's 5 o'clock and we're taking kayaks from Goshen, Indiana to St. Joe, Michigan, and we want to make it by Elkhart by nightfall.
This is the first bridge that we go under. This is just a person walking, no cars or anything like that, and we're still in Goshen. Here we are going to the next bridge, which is 33, and then we'll go beyond that. Here's the bridge a little closer, the bridge on 21, the bag factory. Right now they're going to develop it and make it different, but at this time, that's the bridge. We are now past the bag factory. Now this is a railroad bridge crossing. Now after the railroad crossing, which is right there, you see the trains going across. We made it just in time before it showed through. The next bridge there, this is by the Goshen City Water Maintenance. We are now passing the new bridge for 17. And now it's the old County Road 17. There's Troy and Alana ahead of me. This is still day one. We came down that way and we're gonna go that way. We have just ported. We're going to get our snacks out, and if you go up this trail and to the right there is a porta john. So we're about halfway where we want to be. There's Alana and Troy ready to launch out of the park and heading downstream. We are now going underneath what they call the bypass or US 20. All right, right now we're going under County Road 18 bridge, heading into Elkhart. All right, here we are entering Elkhart, and this is probably bridge number 8, I believe. We just passed that bridge. It's for a park. I think it's Studebaker Park. And now we're into Elkhart. We're close to the high school. Here we are into Elkhart with another bridge. I have not a clue, but I think this is number 10, 9 or 10. Here we are, another bridge, but this one is actually for a railroad. So this is a train bridge. This bridge, I believe, goes towards the Elkhart High School. There's another bridge I believe has to do for the high school. It's a walkover. There's a football field ahead of that, and I believe there's a practice field on this side, and the high school is over on that side. Okay, this is a bridge right after the high school, and we're going to go to the fire station. And there's the guy who's going to get us out for the first day. There's Troy. Alright, this makes a bridge probably 13. It's just a walkover bridge to get to the park. Alright, you can barely see it, but here is the second to the last bridge that we're going to cross. And this is a railroad one, and right behind it is another road bridge. It's in Elkhart before the waterfall. You can almost hear the waterfall from here. And hopefully we're getting underneath this one, and we'll see the road bridge right underneath it. It's getting dark though. You can almost see it. And there's the railroad, and up front there's the street road, and that's the bridge we're going to go. Here we are at Elkhart, going down the Elkhart River, and we are here at the very first place to porter due to the waterfall at Elkhart. This portering area is in waterfall, due to waterfall, sorry. And the best place to get out is right there. Okay, so as soon as you pass, I don't know if you can see the bridge right there, be porting here, which will be on your left side, and you'll come up. You will follow that trail it'll come out close to the dam, and I'll show you that here in a second. Just came out from there, from Portage. We come across right beside the river. You'll get to the fire station, and as you see in front of us, there's the dam, and right beside the dam is the ramp that will come down, and you can go into the water there towards St. Joe. This is the Elkhart. We'll be going towards the St. Joe that way about 10 more minutes. Now, the thing you need to watch out for is that if you take a look, there are no buoys on this waterfall. So you need to make sure that you know it's coming up. You can hear it, but you can't see it. The river, no buoys whatsoever. Remember, this is the only place I know that has no means to let you know that it's coming up other than that sign. Be careful. This is the waterfall over Elkhart before we go downstream and get into the St. Joe. The police department and the fire department's right over the hill here. Right after the dam is that bridge right there. Okay, coming out of that bridge, you come across and you go past that one right there. Just past that, the next one over there. We're on day 2, which is Thursday. We launched off just a minute ago. It's 20 after 8 in the morning, and we are going to the St. Joe. We're still on the Elkhart, which is probably be another 10 minutes, and then we'll get into the St. Joe River. And there goes Alana. I'll walk over, and on the other side is McDonald's, in case you wanted to have breakfast. And there's another walk over bridge farther up ahead. It goes to the island on Elkhart. This is the St. Joe and the Elkhart where they meet. You can see the line where the water flow changes. So right there to right over there. And then that's probably Main Street for Elkhart Bridge coming up. We just passed this bridge here. That bridge is after the one for Elkhart Main Street, which I don't know the name of that one. There's a lot ahead of us. So this is like bridge, I don't know, 15, 16. There's Alana and Troy. This is the Elkhart Hospital, and that's the next bridge that we're coming across. This is the bridge by the Elkhart Water Treatment Center, which is treatment center is right over there. This bridge is 220, still in the St. Joe. We've just passed this bridge here. This bridge is Bittersweet, and as you go that way, it goes to Penn High School. This is going downstream. Our next place would be a dam that we need to port over. And here comes somebody. Oh, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Oh, that's Troy. Yeah. All right. Right here's the Mishawaka dam. I think they make electricity here. That's the very first in Mishawaka that we have to portage. We're now here at the dam, the first dam. You portage here onto the left. Right now, Alana's already been out, Troy's getting out, and I'm up next. We're here at the Elkhart at the St. Joe. This is the power plant, the dam. Just wanted to show how to get around in the portage. If you look here, the little building right there happens to have men's and women's restrooms. In the background, that way, is Taco Bell, Burger King, and McDonald's. And there's a parking spot here. If you portage, and you can stop over there by that beach, and then you get on here. This is the St. Joe, and we're on the other side of the dam. That's it. Here's the other side of the dam, and Alana's coming behind. There's where we came down, and there's where we're going. Alright, this bridge is right after the dam. There's a lot of growth. There's Alana, and the dam's over there. Here we are. We're passing a bridge for the golfers, which there's a golfer at this time going across. Alright, this is the next bridge for the same golf course. Here we are in Mishawaka, and we're entering another bridge, which it's under construction, as you can see. It's not all the way built yet. And farther up ahead, I don't know if you can see the orange buoys, but there's a waterfall. So we need to port off to the right-hand side. We're here at the Mishawaka waterfall. That's upstream, going downstream to the waterfall. This is the St. Joe. You would portage would be on your right side. You would portage right here. There's a nice place to come out. Then you would walk up there, take a left, which we're going to do right now. And as you can see in front of us, there's a bridge right there. This bridge comes out right out here, and then there's a ramp to go down into the water, which I'll take you there right now. So there's that waterfall on this side. You just came down there, walked across there, and now are heading down to there, and that's how you go on farther to South Bend. Here we are on the other side of the waterfall. There's the police department.
Rick is awesome.
And there's Troy. Right after the dam, it's this bridge, and this bridge is Main. There's that bridge that's after the other one. There's Alana, and there's the South Bend Water Treatment Center as well. And we pan this way, and Troy's out there in the middle. And here's another bridge we're crossing. Here we are at this bridge. It's right by USB. And the other side is another bridge, a smaller one. It's just a walk one. Here's the bridge for IUSB. There's another bridge that they're working on, construction, before we hit South Bend. So there's another bridge here, and farther up ahead there's two more bridges as well before we get to the dam. There's Troy and Alana. Day's good. This is the third bridge I was mentioning about, and I don't know if you can see it, but a picture on that wall is Waldo. If you're wondering where Waldo is, he's down here. Okay, we're here at South Bend now. The bridge in front of us, and there's one beyond that. We need to portage and cross that bridge on wheels because beyond that is orange buoys, and that's where the waterfall is. We're here in South Bend, and this is the St. Joe River. This is upstream. from Mishawaka, and you're coming down this way. This would be on to your left side. That's where you poured out of. Then when you poured it out of that, you walk up, come on the bridge here, come across, and you take a turn that way behind the Emporium, which then you'll end up over there by those buildings, and I'll show you that in a moment. Here we're on the other side of the bridge. So there is the piers, which coming down river would be on your left side. You would cross on that bridge, go around that building, which is the Emporium, and then there's right over here is a bridge to come across. Come this way, along through there, and right there is where you would get in the water and keep going. That way you would just South Bend Waterfall, right here. You miss this. Now, as you come around, you see those blue, that's Porta Johns. If you need to use the Porta John, there is a water fountain right there as well. Excellent restaurant, but expensive, and they have outdoor. It might be stinky, you might want to go there. Okay, if you don't care to go to an expensive restaurant, there's this bridge here. There's another bridge behind that one. If you walk up going towards your west, which would be that way, at the street corner around that building on the other side, you'll see McDonald's, you'll see Burger King, and Taco Bell that way. So this wouldn't be a bad place to pick up some type of foods or go to the restrooms and that kind of sense. This is South Bend, South Bend's waterfall. We have just come over the falls. Right there it is. It's downtown South Bend. There's Alana taking a picture of Troy on the falls. We're gonna head into the falls a little bit too and play around and then start heading downstream. We just passed another bridge, and beyond that's the dam, and this bridge ahead of us as we're leaving South Bend. Here's another bridge. It's the third bridge after that dam. There is a train bridge underneath or behind this bridge here. It's going to be 20 after 7. Pretty soon we're going to be looking for a campsite as soon as we pass this and find a really secluded place. There's 3 bridges. The bypass, there's a bridge right behind it, and there's one farther down I can see right now. So this bridge is after the toll road. Here's another bridge we just crossed. There's Troy, and there's Alana. Our first bridge, second day. Well, it's actually 2.5 days. We believe we're in Michigan and not too far from Niles. Bridge, we're still not yet at Niles. It is now almost 10 o'clock. We're still on the second day. As you come around the corner, you can start seeing your buoys. I don't know if you can see it yet here in the video, but here we are in Niles. We'll have the porter. It'll go to the right hand side, and then we have to go around it. All right, we're here at Niles, and this is where you start to portage. From here, you go out the road and head that way. And when you get close to the trees, there's a shortcut this way, or you go around the trees, and that'd be a longer way to go. I'll show you the shortcut here in a second. Okay, you just came from over there. You were over there, you follow this road, and the shortcut actually is right through there. And if you don't care to go through the shortcut, you just head down this road around the corner, and you'll see where the park is to launch. Okay, if you take a shortcut, you'll be coming out of there, and you would walk across by the dam and launch there. Okay, if you don't take the shortcut, you'll be coming around those trees and then come this way and launch there as well. And that's how you get around in Niles, Michigan. We are at Niles and we are just putting in on the other side of the dam. Here we are at Niles. Troy's ahead, Lana's right there behind, in front of me. You can see the two bridges for Nile. After the second bridge, we're gonna park at the park and get some supplies, maybe water and things like that at the grocery store, local grocery store. That's it. We just left St. Niles. We're at the park here, and there's the Save-A-Lot and Italian place and coffee and all. Good place to stop. There goes Alana and Troy, and we're heading upstream. We're still on the 2.5 day. Talk to you later. This is past Niles, and I think that's Bayet Pass 20 in Michigan. Here's the bridge for Bittersweet, and the dam is right behind it. We're still on the 2nd day. It is, I'll tell you the time later, I guess. Alright, we're here in Buchanan. That's going upstream. As we come here, there's the buoys and there's the dam. There is the sign you're going to be looking at. This is going to be on the right hand side when you porter. Right here is the edge. You come here, and now as you look, you go up the stairs, or there's a ramp that'll go up and you'll head out that way, which I'll show you here in a second, where the road leads out. Here we go. Okay, just keep going down this road, the very first left. This is probably less than 1/4 mile. We're here at Buchanan. We just went over the dam, which is the biggest obstacle to go around.
Put my lipstick on.
Troy's putting his really nice red lipstick on. And we're about ready to take off. It's like 4:30. It's the 2nd day. We're getting probably pretty far along. We're happy where we're at.
Close to Redbud.
Close to Redbud. All right, this is US 31 before we get to the next town. We're here at this dam. The portage is over here. Here we are in Bering Springs. This is where you would porter. This is your access out. Those docks right there. You would come out and you would go out here. Obviously there's the dam. Now they tell you not to go down there, but there's a way to get through there over rocks and back in, or because it says no trespassing. But if you don't care to go that way, you go up this trail up to the first road and then make a right hand turn and go down close to Main Street, and there'll be a place to get in there, and I'll show you that here in a second. Again, here's the dam. So you come across here and go up that road about at least 1/4 mile. Still here in Bering Springs. In 1/4 mile, this is where you're going to get to. This is the main street. There's a grocery store. There's a bridge. Down this path, down this road, sorry, there's the river. That's where you get back into the river. So you get down there and go that way. We're in Bering Springs. We just ported. It's a long portage, or if you sneak through by the power plant, it's a little quicker, but you have to carry it over the rocks. But there's the bridge. That's it. Okay, this looks like the bypass 20 before we head into St. Joe. This bridge is before St. Joe, before 94. This is 94 ahead of us before we go into St. Joe. This is the bridge by the St. Joe Hospital. Right there it is. We're almost there. Alright, this is a bridge that goes into Pier 33. The other bridge right in the background. You can see the one in St. Joe, and there's a water tower. We're there. Okay, we just passed the drawbridge there for St. Joe. There's Alana, Troy. The bridge in front of us is a train bridge, which is rotating at this time. Just past the bridge that's rotated. There's Troy taking pictures. There's the outlet, and there's the yacht club for St. Joe. That's it. Here's Troy and Alana and St. Joe, Michigan Lighthouse. We're almost all the way out to the lake. Here's Alana. She have any words for the long trip?
I have any words. Never listen to Rick. Ever.
You gotta race this. Alright, there's Troy out there. So here's Troy's kayak, my kayak, the lighthouse of St. Joe, and the water was pretty choppy coming in here, and it was kind of hairy. Talk to you later. There they go, to put it away in the truck to leave St. Joe.